Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. So, we have come back to Uto's gunsmithy because now I have picked up the items I wanted from Seraphon. In this case the bounding boots and also the stealth boots, which I think actually Shoti is using, yeah. And I'm gonna be using these to try... Sorry, just some inventory management here. To try and steal something from this particular chest here in Uto's gunsmithy. So give me those boots, and you also give me those boots. Because I cannot get into it just by using stealth, you know, and going from here to there, because I have to cross over Uto. However, if I have this bounding leap, and I'm stealthed, I'm gonna quick save for this, I think, as long as this doesn't... Does this damage? Let me just check. No, it doesn't damage, it dazes. Not sure if it's gonna daze him or not, we'll see. But I think if I do this while stealthed, I'm able to get in there. Okay, and this, I'm still in stealth.
I'll see it done.
Unlocked. Oh my lord, and he does have the pistol here. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? No! Okay, not my objective. Okay. So that doesn't work. I was kind of expecting it worked. Apparently it did not. I should have kind of guessed when the item showed up as red, but is it because I was... I don't know, was I too close to him or something? I'm gonna try it again because...
Leave it to me.
Ah, so from here it works. Yeah, because like... Oh, but if I move...
What is it? I'll take care of it.
I immediately get spotted.
Well,
Okay, you know what? So this is a superb pistol. I'm gonna say... I'm going to say that this is probably what we could consider an exploit. Because if as soon as I move like a centimeter I get detected, I don't think I should be doing this. So yeah, I'm gonna quick load this. And I'm going to have to assume that this is not a proper way of handling it. So I will not be using this this boot trick anymore. But it was a cool find, so I guess if anybody doesn't have a problem with exploiting this, bounding boots, very helpful to be able to steal something that is not supposed to be stolen. In any case, I'm gonna take the bounding boots, and I think I will probably just give them to it there. I think it makes the most sense on him. These can all go away, by the way. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I guess we'll leave that for sometime in the future. But yeah, the problem here is that not only does he detect me very quickly, if you want to get over here, he cannot be here. Because if he's here, you're always gonna cross his character model. And that means he's gonna detect you. So, I don't know. Maybe if you come during the night time, he's not at the shop. Maybe I can do a little for science here. Quick save.
My friend.
Let's wait until the evening, like midnight. I will most likely quick load this, but I'm just curious to see if anything changes during the night time. No, yeah, it's still here. I wonder if there's a... Ah... Wait... I've been forgetting something. I have been forgetting something. And speaking about forgetting things, I also got a comment a long time ago about upgrading Eder's sword, but I just kept forgetting about it. I remembered on several episodes, but then I start the episode and I just end up forgetting it. Which was Apparently, changing to the sharpened blade didn't cost much. Yeah, and it's completely true. So this is... Let me just find the comment here. So yeah, I found the comment. This is from Mr. Hip Twisted. He's actually given me suggestions in the past, and they were all good suggestions. So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to Pillars of Eternity. And he said I should upgrade this as soon as possible because it's very cheap. So why not do it? He's completely right. It is very cheap. So I am gonna upgrade my Gladiator Sword to a sharpened blade just so we can remove this penetration penalty here and be done with that. Okay. But one thing I remembered...
Real quiet now.
I remembered that I was forgetting is something that I actually used back in Fort Deadlight, I believe, which is we have access to firecrackers, or spark crackers as they call them over here. And maybe this is the way I have to lure this guy away. And if that works, I'm gonna consider that completely intentional and not an exploit. So let me see. If I toss them over there... Let me just quick save this in case it goes wrong. This is too close. This is fine. Okay, so let's throw them over there. Oh. Come on. Yo, there is not enough time for that. Not at all. But, let me see if this works though. What if I come over here? And then I do that. So toss it like over there. Oh, this works. This works. You see my stealth thingy going away?
I'll see it done.
Mine. Sucker. Yes.
What is it?
Well, I am gonna buy some more of those of those spark crackers. They are very, very good. And we just picked up Scordios Trophy. So a superb pistol that pretty much just gives me no penalty on critical strike damage. This one doesn't do much the opening shot because I'm not using melee weapons. But if I went for... Let me just see. This also isn't that expensive, but I don't want to waste resources on pistols because I want to bet on arquebuses. But here I have the opening barrage, and this works for everything. So melee weapons and ranged weapons. Also wouldn't cost me much to do. I probably would go for more crit damage. Okay, so I'm gonna stop thinking about this. So just get the pistol. Let's be happy and let's carry on. I think this Orlan lady outside is also selling firecrackers. So I am gonna buy a few if she has them. Hello.
I've got all sorts of goods and take a look.
This might also not be too bad. I have 17,000 gold. Sure. I would also love this though. Take the lockpicks. Take that. Yeah, she doesn't have them. God damn it. Well, let's take these. So, who would want this? Probably Aloth? Ah, but Aloth has accuracy, that's right. So I guess you can take this. So extra might goes to Tekehu. And you can keep these or give them to her. Yeah, let's give them to Shoti actually. Looking just fine. These are stealth, these are dexterity, that's what I want. Yeah, I'm gonna do something here with the pets, I think. So, we also have a quest to complete at Periki's Overlook, and that's actually in the same place where I want to do something with the pets. So we're gonna go there very quickly, and then my goal is... What? And then my goal is to go into the Gullet. I've been very excited about this area ever since we heard of it. And I've been kind of saving it for last. But I'm hoping it's gonna be more, you know, more sinister, more dark. Probably more roguish. And also maybe some more action, because usually criminal underbellies of cities, that's what they have. So, yeah. Hopefully some combat there. The dark cupboard. Oh, by the way, what do you have?
Quench your thirst on the way.
Only drinks. God damn it. So, maybe I can craft them now that I think of it. Maybe I can craft some spark crackers. So, Facina will be happy that I got their gloves back.
You're back. Kue, any news?
Kue. What? Facina lives in close. I took care of Bardetto's debt with a Muto Stoneheal.
You are willing to put up all that money?
One of her eyes narrows on you.
What of the gloves? What happened to them?
I can lie and keep them. Let's just give her the gloves. I have them right here for you. She accepts the gloves with a grateful sigh.
At least I know Arkemir won't feed me to the imps.
She folds the gloves with care and stows them away.
Take your discount as well. If the
Nice.
cupboard doesn't make its goals, so be it.
I wanted to talk about Shop Imp, your little co-worker. Oh, this is new.
I hate him from horn to hoof. More than once I've caught him smearing feces all over our selection of clothes.
Oh my lord.
Not that this should dissuade you from buying one.
Uh-huh, she coughs into her fist. I think he's sad because you spend time away from the shop. In a strange way, I think he likes having you around. She studies you, weighing your words with a doubtful, if interested expression.
No. We are talking about the same little flying stinker?
The flying stinker.
Maybe I ought to be nicer to the little thing. We both hate Arkemir, so we have that much in common.
Okay, well, so I need to get inside Archimedes Manor. I've already gotten inside it by various means, but let's see what this holds.
Imp, go hang laundry.
She holds up a finger for silence, her gaze following the shop imp as he flutters moodily away.
I'm only doing this for how you help Bertenno.
She lets out a heavy sigh and slips a key from her pocket.
Here, burn Arkemir's manor down for all I care.
Jesus, that's not necessary, woman.
What else do you need?
Oh. Okay. So this was me saying, back to the matter of Archimedes Manor. I wasn't expecting any new dialogue, but apparently there is. So, using diplomacy, can you at least tell me anything useful?
The imps that guard the manor? Idiots. Arkemir plays with shape-shifting illusions, so his imps know him by his clothes. Do with that what you will.
Okay. Anything else? Is it another way inside the manor?
Locked doors tend to have keys. That one's free.
Okay. Farewell. So, shopping.
Fasina much nicer lately. Said hello before she kicked me. Progress, eh?
Shop imp gestures toward the wares in an encouraging manner. I'm looking for Ifren.
Dead thief? Check
Oh right, the
box.
guy over there.
He's still rattling around in there.
The imp chuckles at this, a wet, unpleasant sound. So we got 5% discount, which isn't a lot. And let's see, so he's selling potions and scrolls. Tell me you have bombs, please. Thief's Putty, nice. Oh right, this would actually be a great weapon for Takehu. Since I made him a chanter. Stacking action speed. So he would have more, I mean, it depends on the phrases. I think for now he can hold 4. So we would have an 8% action speed bonus. That wouldn't be bad. How does this evolve? Encore. Empowering an invocation fills Chanter's phrase count to max. Cool. Refreshing Finale. Empowering an invocation returns 3 Chanter phrases and a 100% chance to return an empower point. Oh! You're kidding. So I would never spend an empower point by using this on an invocation? God damn. This is very good. Wow, okay. And Prelude. Grants Companion's Prelude. Aura grants nearby allies action speed for... Oh! So it spreads to other people? Or Shocking Prelude. 2% damages shock for each... Man, this weapon is amazing. The Refreshing Finale is awesome. You can pretty much just keep on casting invocations because you keep getting 3 chanter phrases and returning the empower point. That's... Ah, no. Okay, let's not forget myself here. I can only use an empower point per combat. That's... Okay, that's a trick right there. Okay, okay. In any case, I think I like this the most. It depends. But this right here, awesome. Companion's Prelude. It requires a Lagufeth liver. 3,000 gold. It's gonna cost me. What do you have, by the way? Return fire. Ah, right. Low profile. Yeah, sure. 14,284. I can kinda buy it. But it's all my money gone. Let's see what I have here. This is by gold amount, right? Yeah. So I can sell 1 fine pistol. I can sell 1 pike, 1 quarterstaff, 1 warbow, 1 of these. These can all go away. 2 of these. Almost no money. Exceptional. This is just fine. These can all go, I think. I'm just gonna keep the fine and exceptional stuff. The clothing can go away. Wait, I have some brigandines here, don't I? Yeah, guard brigandine, give me that one, give me that one. These can go. Still, I don't have that much money to just spend like this. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I can't do it just yet. It's way too expensive. In any case, give me the money. And I'm gonna try and come back later to pick up this sword. Where is the sword? This one. Because it's way too good. It's very good. What about you? What do you have if I enchant you? So Pale Light causes nearby allies to restore health, which is also great. Nourishing Light. At night, the light's heal becomes more powerful. Interesting. Or Sheltering Light. Plus 5 default. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. Receiving critical hits from melee attacks has a 50% chance to cause confusion on attackers. I don't really like. 15%. Okay. Well, yeah, there are some really great items in this shop. But currently, I don't think I can just spend all of my money on that. I'm not gonna do that. So over here, I'm gonna quick save. And everybody will forgive me for what I'm about to do. Okay. I'm not happy about it. But I have to try it. So, my friends, avert your eyes, look away. Actually, sec. Look away. I have a quick save in case this doesn't work the way I think it does. Let's all just look away right now. It hurt my soul. It really hurt my soul. And hardly. So let's see if this works the way I think it works. So I have Chauncey. Yes. But then the bonuses are gonna be from this guy. So hopefully what this means is I will have Chauncey, the same way I had before, but this time he's gonna give me these bonuses from the doggy. Holy crap, man. Yeah, I will pay for it. Cruelty to animals achievement unlocked. I'm not proud of it, my friends. I am not proud of it. But it had to be done. I want Chauncey, but I also want to have the nice effect. So, Chauncey, come here. Let's all pretend this didn't happen and we can just move on, okay? We can just move on. And do you also give me a discount?
Do you look for something in...
No, same discount. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's time for us to go into the Gullet. Yeah, but I have to start making money somehow. I feel like I've completed... Oh, sorry, forgot something as well. I feel like I've completed a significant number of quests, or at least I've spoken to a lot of people, but we haven't actually gotten that much gold. It's not like we have nothing, but we don't have that much.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune? Only one pyre.
Yeah, so we found out that this guy broke into Archimedes Manor. So let's see what we can see here. I was told you broke into Archimedes Manor.
What? Am I famous out there or something?
Kinda.
Tell you what, 500 pyres and you get the exclusive story.
No. What could you possibly want with money?
I need to buy my way out of here somehow. 500 pyres greases the gears. What, are you short on coin?
Quick save.
Salutations. What am I tell you what?
Because if Shoti
500
gets
pyres
upset because
and you
this is
get the
skullduggery, I'm gonna
exclusive
quick load.
story.
I already heard what happened from Archimedes himself. I'm just curious to hear your version.
I bet he was laughing the whole time.
Okay, seems fine. The puppet's wooden hands clench, vibrating slightly with barely contained fury.
That manor is a fortress. An Orland partner and I got to thinking that Arkimir wouldn't miss a few coins here, a few gems there. There's a span of natural rock between Arkimir's place and the luminous bathhouse. Ganor let us camp in his basement with our pickaxes.
So this is why there's the passage.
After some careful hammering, we found ourselves in Arkimir's manor without a guard in sight.
His eyes light up with pride. What happened next?
We snuck through the house until we found the vault. No keyhole, just a bunch of gems.
If it sounds too easy, it probably isn't.
While he was working on the lock, one of the local imps grew keen to us. Alarms went off. I don't remember dying, really. I just woke up in this box. And Arkimir told me that I had to work off my debt.
What happened to your partner after you died?
Arkimir told me that he died, but that he was put to good use. Forgive me if I don't speculate on the meaning of that.
Okay, very well. Fare thee well, sir. So he actually didn't give us any new information. But in case we didn't know about the passage from the luminous bathhouse into Archimedes Manor, this would be one way to do
You
it.
don't like me much. Was it something I said? I think it was something I said.
No, it's not. You're not doing anything wrong, exactly.
Really? I mean, you tell me if you had a problem, right? If I'd bothered you this whole time?
It's nothing personal. I just don't think we need to be talking, is all.
Oh. Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Hey, that is not being very nice to her. Okay, so let's finally go to the Gullet. To this den of stinking evil. Cover your eyes, boo. So what is this? Travel to the Gullet. Yeah, it's looking good already. You leave the bustle of the crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the Gullet. For a time, the path ascends the mountain. Even so, the cramped walls and run-down Huana buildings close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through the mountain just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock face. After a lengthy journey through the dimly lit tunnel, you come to the gates of the Gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air and bodily odors. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart heaped high with mouldering food, which must account for some of the smell. Ahead, the homes of the Gullet emerge as a collection of lights amid the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and the frigid breeze wafts up from the unseen depths like an exhalation.
Please, I did nothing.
Botaru. You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk toward a rusty cage that swings over the abyss. He strains against the guard's grip. The guard delivers a savage backhand.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
The warrior casts a meaningful glance at a woman standing a short distance away.
Let him go!
She screams at the guards, but she doesn't dare approach. The man notices her. His face lights up with shame.
Beer, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
He's going to jail? The guards drag the Roparo into a metal cage and lock him inside. He shouts and rattles the bars as it's lowered down the edge of the platform. Eventually his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
Okay. I guess I have to speak to that lady?
What crime could he have committed to deserve such a fate?
Yeah, find being the Gullet.
The Gullet is no place for outsiders.
Okay, so let's see what we can find here. A crate. This guy has something to say, because if I tab, his name shows up. Repair supplies for the boat. Don't need it. What is this? The wheel groans with the cage's weight. It's slick with protective oil. What say you?
You want down?
Okay.
Go and see Overseer Hitenga.
A guard folds his arms, watching the activity on the walkways through slitted eyes. A coral piercing juts from his lower lip. He notices you with a sharp nod. Why was that man sent below?
Botaro? He associated with foreign criminals.
He spits. The gob of saliva is just one more splotch on the weathered and mottled boards.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her.
And this is punishable by death, or worse?
Takehu's voice wavers.
That it is.
He nods with no small measure of pride.
These wicked sorts overrun the Gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Okay. Where is Bia now?
Hers is the first house you come to. Just there.
He points southwest across the walkways.
You will probably find her there.
And where does this lift go?
To the old city, Kira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
Sounds like an interesting place to explore.
How can you consign your fellow woman or man to this fate?
Yeah, maybe you can gain some what's the word we're looking for? So you're not so full of yourself by seeing how these people live.
We punish only those who cause trouble.
Some humility. He speaks forcefully, but stops himself when he gets a look at Takehu.
Begging your pardon for my tone, sir.
So they see this guy as someone important.
The Gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
I want access to the lift to the old city.
Are you mad or merely lost? That place is a punishment for the lowest sort.
He waves a hand towards the exit.
Go and explore someplace with pleasant views and fresh air. The harbor, or Periki's Overlook.
Okay, so we can use history or survival. I can look after myself.
It's your neck, Kira.
He whistles and the guard standing by the lift looks over at him and nods.
We will leave the lift down there for half a day. That should be enough time to come back to your senses. After that, you are on your own.
Interesting.
The guard will let you pass, though I urge you to reconsider.
So apparently if we decide to go down, they will leave the lift for half a day. But if I decide to, for example, rest, which takes more than half a day, not really. But if I rest twice, then the lift goes up and I'm stuck there? Can you tell me about Delver's Row?
Kira, it is a cancer in the Gullet, a place of criminals and their foul dealings.
My kind of place. He folds his arms and raises an eyebrow.
And I cannot fathom for what anyone but a criminal would ask of it.
Chill, dude. He lowers his head and stares down his nose at you. Farewell. We shall not speak to you anymore.
This is the Gullet? I had not realized.
Yeah, open your eyes, man. Takehu glances around wearing a distasteful expression. He raises his arm to cover his nose and mouth. Even bright Nekataka has its shadow, if you haven't noticed.
The Mataru are supposed to take care of those below. This does not resemble care to me.
Well, at least he seems to be good-natured inside.
Let us go on.
He gestures ahead, but his hand shakes until he brings it down and clutches it with the other. Takehu turns his gaze to the ground beneath his feet. We can see Let's Be Off. I can do Take Him by the Hand. It'll be okay, I'm here. On the one hand, I kinda wanna do this, but this sounds way too romantic for my taste. So let's be off. He might see it as something romantic, is what I'm saying. Be his home.
Was taking Mataru not enough for you?
Two sickly Huana infants lie swaddled under rags. Is that how you dry your clothes, woman? That doesn't seem effective. Just beating him with a stick. A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow. Several children huddled together, whispering and looking on with red, tearful eyes.
Mataru is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. The children flinch, looking between you and the woman. Take a deep breath and let's talk about this, whatever it is, calmly. She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were with the guards who took him. Other casts never visit here.
She looks pointedly at Takehu. Man, Takehu seems to be very important for exploring the city.
Do the gods pay a visit to mock my misfortune? Or is Sacred Stair overcrowded?
Ah, forgive the intrusion. We were just leaving. That is, giving you space to grieve.
So many crowd into the Gullet and you worry about space.
She laughs bitterly.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
How did you know the man who was lowered into the old city? One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
She begins swatting at the laundry again, though with considerably less gusto. We can use insight. I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you. Most of the insight checks have been low, or at least the ones we didn't fail.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
She turns away from you, striking the sarong harder and harder. Takehu flinches at each blow, fascinated even as he shrinks back in discomfort.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships.
The fabric pops and snaps beneath her fury. Sweat is flying, spattering the clean sarong.
But what reaches the Gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
She pauses to take another couple of swings at the sarong. Listen.
The Rawatayans promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all.
She moves on to the next tunic, thrashing it with an even greater fury.
Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Bataro said we would finally leave.
She breaks off, her shoulders heaving as she catches her breath. What happened?
I heard a Rauatine captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern.
Okay, her eyes go hard and dark.
Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
What? Just like that? She bares her teeth at the memory. That's terrible. I'll see this put to rights. She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging the reeds. Shoti lifts her chin in interest. Because I'm impassioned.
Everyone knows the Rauatines are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you.
Oh, it will be different for me. I will see to that. She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shack around them.
Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks. When he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
Okay, well, tell me more about the Rauatine captain.
Suduzo.
Biha is holding the reed so tightly that she snaps one in two.
They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe
we
she
heard
would take
this.
but she threw Bataro out.
She looks down at the broken reed in her hands.
Always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Raparu. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
Oh, so she was not in the Gullet. I could look for Bataro.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reeds between her hands while hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps...
She steadies herself with a shake of her head.
Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
Okay. How many of you need passage to Rauatai?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
What kind of question is this? But okay, are they all yours?
Such a strange question.
Indeed.
A Raparu child is the child of all Raparu. At least that is the way in the village where Bataro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
Okay, so they're not necessarily their children, that's what... Okay, okay. So, 6 people need passage. Do you know the way to Delver's Row? She blinks in horror.
Never. That is the surest way to get the attention of the Overseer.
She lowers her voice.
I hear it is somewhere in the Narrows. It is possible Inoi knows. He has lived here longer than any.
Where is Inoi?
His hut is just along the walkway to the southwest.
Okay. Okay, farewell. So we can look for Botaro for her and see if we can find him. We can speak to the captain, but let me just see this. All aboard. Approach Captain Suduzo in the tavern. Oh, so she is in the Gullet. About passage for Biha and the children. I offered to look for Botaro in the old city. Biha asked me to help him or bring news of his fate. Okay. Okay,
hey,
so...
Those dreams of yours, they still getting to you?
I can deal with the dreams, for better or worse. What makes me sweat is the not knowing. What happens when I stand face to face with my God, and he reveals what he intends for me? What if it's not as I thought?
Yeah, I've had thoughts like that for a long time. Except now I'm worried about what he intends for the world.
Whatever it might be, at least we'll face it together.
Well, the good thing here is that it was there starting the conversation, which is good.
They took him. For what? Bataro is the 2nd this month.
Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted to go to Enwa's home.
Do they lie to themselves or just to us? At this rate, who'll be left to suffer the Mataru's ire?
Okay. So let's see if this guy knows the way to Delver's Row. Anyway.
I hear you.
An elderly Nulparo man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered floorboards of his abode.
What say you, boy?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thick as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment. Can you see me? How do you know who I am?
I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness,
nice.
Watcher who chases Yeahhh. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a Watcher comes to the Gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
Amira, one of the most important deities of the traditional Huana pantheon, Amira is a bird goddess who hatched the world from an egg. Ah, interesting. The Huana often worship her as Ilia.
At least piety can thrive in this dark and unforgiving burrow.
That sea-swept voice. One of Andra's own comes to visit me at last.
Yeah, there's a lot of interactions with the Kehu. What's causing the Raparo such pain?
The Raparo are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
Starving? Are the gods so occupied that they cannot see inside the mountain?
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
The old man shrugs.
This is the Huana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
Yeah, I don't like that. Why are the Raparo the least deserving, the last to partake of the tribe's spoils? So, yeah, it sounds like a terrible system. I mean, the system could sound good if everybody was equal, but then we're going into communism, and I'm not going to talk about politics here. Let's stop right there. So yeah, let's go for this. Why are the Raparo the least deserving, the last to partake of the tribe's spoils?
The Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Kuaru provided skilled goods and services.
Wait, who are the Kuaru? The artisanal and merchant class of Huana society. Those skill and craftsmanship are respected, those born into the Kuaru are not given the equivalent praise of the Mataru. Okay, so they're like an in-between caste.
The tribe takes care of the Raparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large. The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with a Principe captain, Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market.
Okay, pirates doing good deeds, I like that.
But for days now, we've had nothing.
What happened?
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead. The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
So a Huana term referring to redistribution of wealth. You need an advocate. I will speak with the royals at Serpent's Crown on your behalf. The Dawn Stars sought to help you before we can use them. I can re-establish the smuggling operation through the black market. Okay, so again, 3 different ways to go about a quest. I'm gonna try and reason with the Queen, because this isn't right. So you need an advocate. I will speak with the loyals at Serpent's Crown on your behalf.
Onakaza will listen. Her concern holds this island together.
He cants his gaze to the side, eyes wandering.
Perhaps you can achieve what those of my caste cannot. Gain us favor with the crown, and always we Roparu will be indebted to you.
Okay, and if the Queen doesn't listen, then I'm gonna go about other ways. I'm looking for a place called Delver's Row.
You mean the black market that lies nestled in the depths of the Narrows?
What are the Narrows?
The guards do their best to stomp it out, but they are a single boot against 1,000 ants. I do not know how to get there, but someone at the tavern might.
Okay, so who are you?
I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Roparu now call me Pakitakiri.
Pakitakiri. Huana for big person. The Pakitakiri is a role within Huana tribes for the purpose of resolving civil disputes. Rather than taking on the duties of leadership as a chieftain would, the Pakitakiri offers wisdom and guidance to the tribe, acting as an advisor and negotiator as needed.
Though you can see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That I can promise you.
Okay, tell me about the Gullet. What's the history of this place?
Both time and tragedy have rotted the gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness. Once, we Roparu lived in a fine neck of the city. But that time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Neketaka. Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down. Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts.
His dead eyes flick side to side.
Now the Mataru send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit lies darkness and death. Not silence, but an end.
Okay, so how else can we resolve this food shortage?
If we cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principi, I believe the Dawn Stars may help us.
Okay.
Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity.
Peatly.
Speak, and I will listen.
Okay. So, I know you're poor, but
what is it?
I'm a rogue.
In the dark, of
So,
course.
this has to be done. Come on.
Leave it to me.
I am sorry, sir. I am sorry.
Well, as you wish.
It's fine, it's fine. Nothing happened. We can just move on. Okay, let's look. This is a somewhat large place. Sally's home. Okay, so like before, let's just explore the... Oh, Pitly Sanctuary. Forsaken Cat. Who are you? Ikis. Ikis, what do you do? +3 to all defenses against body affliction and mind affliction attacks. And poison disease. Okay, not bad. Kinda unique. So this is a place where we have to go... Oh, these are the Dawn Star symbol, I think. We'll go there soon enough.
That Dawn Star may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me?
Akira, no thanks.
Okay, he's not named or anything like that. Sweet incense masks the odor of the offerings, rotten fruit and spoiled fish. A cave. An empty barrel. A beggar, which apparently has something to say.
Any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
I do. A gaunt Roparu woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with a weak grip. Fingers bone thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Do you have no access to food?
Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years.
I love the effect of the rain, by the way.
Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
Jesus Christ. What do you mean? She shakes her head.
Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more.
Yeah, okay, I did.
Askanoi, our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks. Out of earshot of the guards. He's there. In the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Her quavering arm points toward the southeast. The Roparo touches two gaunt-knuckled fingers to her lips. Let's give her some food. The woman snatches the food from your hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, chews again, and speaks with the mouth half full from the next bite. Really? I had to give her aged shark meat? I didn't leave like an apple?
Thank you. I'll share it,
Jesus.
I swear. Thank you, traveler.
Can you tell me how to get to Delver's Row?
The black market. I have heard of it, but I have never been. I prefer to keep my head on my shoulders, Akira. But perhaps the village elder
Okay, I know.
Hanoi cannot help you. Ask after Firna. She's the tavern keeper at the Hole. Her ears hear many secrets.
Okay. So we can walk away. And here we have...
The Queen calls these rations. Does she expect the Roparu to subsist on garbage?
Oh, they throw down like the leftovers of food over here so they can eat? You're right, it's awful. Takeho swallows and diverts his gaze away from the pile. Yep. Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile, a rancid stench rises from it. Yeah, I think Takeho is starting to not be such a, you know, so full of himself prick. Okay, so over here we've discovered everything. We've seen this entire area, so I guess we can go over here. Oh. What? I'll take it. Beneath the dirt and mildew, these carvings look finely detailed and very old. Okay, so this will be the tavern, the Hole. Let's first explore the houses. So I have Telly's home, and then the other one from the Dawn Stars, Pitli, or Patili. But yeah, the gullet doesn't seem to be too large either. Oh, she's not here. Okay.
Keeping an eye
in that case, gimme and gimme. This was quick. Let's go for the other one. Pitli Sanctuary. I'm kind of surprised we haven't been approached by bandits or some stuff. The flasks are empty, but for the crusty resids, isn't this residue? Of used up medicines. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs. She's crushing and mashing them on a dirty scrap of parchment, coughing with effort. She steps in front of you to block your way, wiping a ragged sleeve across her roomy, bloodshot eyes.
Peatley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
The faint trace of a smile forms on Adair's lips, because this is pro-Euthasian, yeah.
Didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friend should move along.
She turns her head and stifles a croupy cough.
I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick.
So, perception, are you ill? You hear muffled hacking and the unsteady rhythm of labored, wheezing breaths coming from the back of the room.
Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be.
She takes another step, blocking your view of the room beyond. The herbs on the table give off an odor that scratches at your throat. Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
That's not...
She erupts in a fit of coughing. As she catches her breath, she gives you a closer look.
Wait, you're the one someone and the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
She lets out a rattling sigh.
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable.
She looks at the crimson speckle on her wrist.
And hidden.
Is that wise? Keeping a room full of sick people in the most crowded district in the city?
He glances around as if he can see noxious vapor in the air.
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else.
Why are you hiding sick people?
Because they've got drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
What's Drowner's lung?
A gift from the Valians.
She scowls, dabbing the room from her eyes.
Fills your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib.
Jesus.
Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end.
She trails off for a moment, a distant look in her watering eyes. Go on.
I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here.
She frowns and gives her nose a vicious swipe.
The Raparu have no healers of their own?
Tekehu pulls at one of his long hairs, frowning. She shakes her head.
These people are laborers and fishers. Many aren't even Kahanga. Wound up here after raiders and slavers tore their own tribes apart.
She turns back to you.
Anyway, I realized what was wrong when I heard the rattle in their chests. The way they gasped for air.
She wipes the back of her hand on her leg and shudders.
Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
I'll try and help. Okay, so if there is no cure, then this is the correct answer. There's a good reason for that. If the disease spreads, kill many more. Jesus Christ. I see. Is there any way to get a cure?
You can get nearly anything on Delver's Road. Only trouble's finding it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town.
She turns away, whooping and hacking into her arm.
But you might. Not meaning any offense, just that you seem like someone who's comfortable on that side of town.
Yeah, like I said, man, criminal activities.
If not, I bet you could find someone at the tavern who knows where Delver's Row is.
Okay, so the tavern is the place to go.
Criminal types like to wet their throats after a long day of lying, cheating, and stealing.
She chuckles herself into another coughing fit. I was told you may be able to help with the food shortage in the Gullet.
We tried, but the one away is prize share. Meaning anything we'd give these people has to go through the palace.
Akera, it is for the Ranga and the Mataru to feed the tribe.
The title of a Huana tribal chieftain, not to be confused. Oh, okay.
Best I can tell, our food went to the queen's table. Assuming it didn't rot in the storehouse first.
If that's the truth, then the queen deserves to die. Wait, so if the queen sanctioned more shares for the Raparu, would the Dawnstars donate crops again? Her thin lips worry together, but she nods. Aloth flashes a quick, pleased glance. Stewardship.
That's a question for Samhain. I'd ask her myself, but I got my hands full here.
I don't remember who this person is.
She's high priestess at the temple
okay.
of Gone. Tell her Pitty sent you. She'll listen. Probably. Need something?
What interest do the children of the Dawn Stars have in the Gullet?
About the only honest one. The Reparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift.
She shakes her head.
And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road.
Dario?
He runs most of the criminal mischief that goes on here. Some say he's an old Valian traditionalist. Some say he's a thug with good taste.
She holds her hands out, shifting her open palms like platforms on a scale.
Either way, I steer clear of him.
She shivers, whether out of fear or illness, you couldn't say. Go on.
All the while, the Gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Nekataka. Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs.
Her eyes darken.
Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace.
She makes a circular motion with her finger. So the Dawn Stars are helping out?
As best we can. Most of us came from Raed Saris after the Vorlis Plot and the Saints War. Or we were born to families that did. We remember what it's like to scrape by.
Her eyes strayed to the stained and spotted floor for a long moment. I see.
Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire. So we can do some good. Other days, I'm too damn tired.
She arches her back, popping her spine. Well, farewell. So let's see here. Harsh Medicine, recommended companion Shoti. So we have to go to Delver's Row in the Gullet, because Pitley thinks I could find the medicine she needs on Delver's Row. And what does she need? It doesn't say. No, she did say. It was some kind of seed. But it's not saying here. Interesting. Man, I'm starting to get a lot of quests. And I'm gonna start losing track of them. I'm gonna have to go one by one in the quest log to try and search them out. Okay.
They won't see me coming.
We're gonna steal, as usual. Yeah, and these are the people here that are dying, I think. A bitter-smelling sludge fills the cups. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try and help these people. What? Sorry? Go out. Ah. We are gonna have to leave that for the next episode, though, because we have to end this one. But the idea here is that we haven't explored...
Can I ask you something personal?
Oh, sorry.
Magera, do not hold back, my friend.
You sure? Sometimes I ask things that get people riled up without meaning to.
Well, if it riles me up, then I say you have my undivided attention.
All right. Is there any kind of ocean critter I shouldn't be eating in front of you?
I love it there. Like I was saying, I haven't explored the tavern or this... Oh, these are the Narrows. This cave here. But yeah, our next goal is going to be the tavern. We have several quests to do there. I think we still have one from the... I forget the names now, but the Valida and the other... Wow, I love this thing here with the hole in the middle. The sign. The Valida and the other family, they were squabbling, and I think there's someone we have to meet at the tavern. We have the way to Delver's Row also in the tavern, and we have the Bia quest also in the tavern. So we're gonna go here and see what we can find. So I'm gonna do my usual save here. So 23. And as usual, my friends, thank you so much for being here with me on the channel, watching some PoE2 Deadfire. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, anything like that, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. There's videos coming out every day. It's also a free and easy way to support the channel, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone. Where is Chonchi?
Yeah.
You have my attention.
Well,
Chonchi?
tell me. What is it?
No, Chonchi is hidden. Aha!
Yeah?